about the Escoda Shoal. The Philippines maintained its rights over the contested Escoda Shoal in the West Philippine Sea. Foreign Affairs Undersecretary Maria Teresa Lazaro told Chinese Vice Foreign Minister Chen Jiaodong in Beijing that Escoda Shoal is part of the country's exclusive economic zone. This is her response to Chen's order to remove BRP Teresa Magbanwa in Escoda Shoal. Before this, China warned that it will, quote, crush any foreign incursions in its claimed territory in the South China Sea. To further analyze this news, we have International Development and Security Cooperation President Chester Cabalza.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us today.
Good morning. Thank you, Ms. Anne and Sir Diego.
Yeah, this is Angela po. All right.
Hi, Ms. Angela. Yeah.
All right, tanungin na lang po namin, what do you think of Foreign Affairs Undersecretary Lazaro's statement to China's officials?
Well, she's very correct with that statement because if you try to look at the map of the West Philippine Sea where Escoda Shoal is located, it is really part of the exclusive economic zone of the Philippines because that's very close to mainland Palawan, no more than Mischief Reef. So that means that if China contains and gets Escoda Shoal, then it becomes a buffer zone for China. So napakalapit na nila sa atin. And look at the reasons why they wanted to take over that. No, one, every time we have a resupply mission to Ayungin Shoal, to the second Thomas Shoal, our vessels pass through Escoda. So for them to blockade it and close the door for any resupply and provisional missions, they have to take over Sabina or Escoda Shoal. So I think that's the easiest way for them to contain us, and because their objective is either to tow away or if not sink BRP Magbanwa. You see how they ram it decisively, and of course the main objective is to sink BRP Sierra Madre.
Yes, yes.
No? So kita ninyo yung consequence of their actions. And right now, they want to show their might because might is right is their thinking. But that is unacceptable because we should be using international laws, and rules-based norm should prevail.
That's right.
And I think that's where what we are contesting so far.
Yes. Yes, Chester, you mentioned China wants to show its might. But what do you think of China's most recent warning? How should the Philippines take it? Kasi we've seen over the last 3 or 4 months an escalation of how China is behaving. Now, you saw what they did yung yung flares sa atin na Air Force, di ba? And then you have the ramming incident, naputol yung daliri ng personnel natin. Medyo parang nag-escalate. So how should we take this warning now?
Well, yung ano yun nila, the word ano yung ginamit nilang word, it's a big word, crush.
Yes.
It's almost similar to ramming. So, in other words, they've been doing that already. So there's nothing new with that. Meaning to say that they would, if you try to expound the meaning of what we have said, they will still continue with their aggression tactics.
Yes.
Meaning to say, because they have weak legal claims in the West Philippine Sea, particularly in Sabina Shoal, so their last resort would be to use violence. No, the end justifies the means, and for them that is the right mindset and thinking. But of course, that's contrary to world norm, to rules-based norm.
Yes.
Because the world survives through rules. Otherwise, if you have unanimous decision to do whatever you want there, then it becomes unruly, violent, and illegitimate. And we cannot accept that. We have to correct it. And China should also listen to us, and at the same time, course, follow international rules-based norms.
Kasi no, itong recent BCM nila, there's no major breakthrough on that. Although sabi nga nila, they promised to continue the discussion, the dialogue. Pero I was wondering po, how do we better protect BRP Teresa Magbanwa dito sa Escoda Shoal? And also, how do we accept, no, or how do we respond doon sa offer naman ng US to help us when it comes to mga resupply missions natin?
Ganito, nung before going answering that, no, there was a template in Ayungin Shoal. No, ganyan din yung ginawa nila. They don't want us to do the resupply mission, and then we expose their irresponsible actions until in the 9th PCM, nag-usap tayo. And ang naging resolution doon sa usapan doon is yes, you will continue with the resupply mission. No? So maayos yung naging negotiation sa Ayungin Shoal. And I think yun yung inaayos nila ngayon with Sabina Shoal. In the 10th BCM, that's what they're trying to iron out. No, kasi kaya ang statement ng DFA is it's part of EEZ of the Philippines. Kasi maayos na usapan sa Ayungin Shoal eh. If you try to look at the geography, you have mischief reef na nakuha nila sa atin in 1995. Then you have Ayungin Shoal where the BRP Sierra Madre is located. Then you have the Escoda Shoal, the largest reef amongst those shoals and reefs there. And next one is the mainland Palawan. That strip of our coastline in Palawan. So, yun yung pinag-uusapan nila ngayon kung ano ang gagawin dun sa Escoda. And I think they are still discussing about it. So let's wait and see what happens there. Because dialogue is very important.
Yeah.
No? Diplomacy should roll out. So let's wait and see if China realizes that they are wrong and they will accept the proposal of the Philippines. No, kasi yung Ayungin Shoal, sila yung nagpatawag doon.
Yeah.
At sila yung tumupad doon sa usapan natin.
Okay.
Kaya tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung resupply mission natin.
Yes, Chester, I'd like to ask, no, kasi could it be that China is testing how the US will respond given parating na ang US election? So tinitimpla nila how they would respond. So they would see kung paano if a Republican comes in or a Democrat maintains its position sa US. They will see how far this treaty goes with the Philippines.
Yeah, it could be one of the scenarios, one of the perspectives. Kasi nga, atat na nga ang US na tumulong sa atin. It just so happened that we have decided to lead the pack and do it on our own because of the de-escalatory measurement coming from our government. But the swarming is really alarming and frightening. Although we're not saying that we're giving up, you still see the bravery and courage of the lone first-class BRP Magbanwa, in spite of the many rammings that they have done. Eh, yung ginawa nga nila, crashing talaga yun eh. No? Binutas nila yung natin, crash talaga yun. No?
Yeah.
That's the synonym of of ramming. So they've been doing that already. So there's nothing new with their statement.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. And of course, sinabi mo rin kanina, importante nga na may dialogue tayo and antayin natin kung ano pa yung mga pag-uusapan nila dun sa upcoming mga BCM nila ng China and the Philippines. But for the meantime, paano naman, anong gagawin ng PCG no, dun sa mga ongoing resupply missions nila, ongoing na maritime patrol doon sa areas of concern? How can they, improve their response doon sa mga harassment na nare-receive nila from China?
Well, of course, let's continue with our documentation, yung transparency natin, strategy. The world is watching us, and we've been telling the grazon tactics of China to the world. And the world responds positively with us. habang binubuli at iniipit tayo ng China, mas tumadami yung kaibigan natin. The more countries, like-minded countries would want to forge defense agreements with us because they believe that we have to preserve rules-based order. That's the only way to not escalate it to any conflict or war. Otherwise, if you allow China to succeed with their unanimous action, then as if we are welcoming conflict and war. We don't want that to happen. So that's the reason why makita ninyo yung tapang ng Pilipino kahit mag-isa lang yung barko natin dyan, tolerant siya kasi sumusunod tayo sa pinapaniwalaan nating rules-based order.
Very quick na lang po, no? With that, yung sa having said that, sinabi nyo nga po, ay should we take on the offer of US na tulungan tayo pagka may mga maritime patrols tayo or yung ginagawa nating resupply missions?
Tingin ko pag nag-red alert na si BRP, si Coast Guard, sa ngayon hindi pa siya nag-red alert eh. Mukhang sa tansya ng Navy at ng Coast Guard kaya pa nila eh. Pag magsasabi naman sila yan na we need help, call a friend, ganyan na sila yan eh. So right now, kaya pa. Because of course, no, maganda rin na may rin tayo, may yabang factor tayo na kaya natin to. Ilaban natin ito on our own. Kasi ayaw natin nakawin nila yung kwento natin. Ayaw natin nakawin nila yung istorya natin. This is our story to the world. So we don't want that others will steal that story from us.
I like that. This is our
story to the world. Yan ang quote mamaya. Anyway, maraming salamat International Development and Security Cooperation President Chester Cabalza for joining us on the show.